Well, most of you know I love collecting toys, and on July 13th, 2024, Lakeshore Church in Byron, Mississippi had a huge church sale. So I went to it. I got there right at 8 o'clock, right when the doors open, or were supposed to open, but they let people in early. So when I arrived, people were already in there. So I just started hightailing it in there to start getting some of the bargains. So this is what the church looks like on the outside. And when I went in, I tried to start filming some, but there were so many people in there. I was like, you better start grabbing the stuff you want. So I didn't get to film a whole lot, but I did get some really great deals. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you everything I got and what it's worth. When you go to these sales, you better bring a couple bags because you're definitely going to fill them up. And I actually went to the unloading area and emptied my bag several times because I had so much cool stuff. I bought a lot of collectible toys from my toy museum, and then I did buy some really cool stuff to resell at our flea market booth. It's one way I get to earn extra money to support my toy hoarding habit for this toy museum. They really had some great stuff. So many families donate to this church sale to help raise money for camps and mission trips. I really wanted this Oscar the Grouch puzzle, and I forgot to go back and get it. Let it slip through my fingers there, but I guess you can't get everything. I looked at this box. They had boxes of stuff, and they had Mr. Potato Head arms and accessories. I got that for $1. Had these old 60s dolls. Had so much good stuff. But here's everything I brought home, and I'm about to go through it and value it and see what all we actually got. My nephew PJ collects religious artifacts, and this picture of Jesus was only 25 cents. I couldn't believe it. It's probably worth about $20. It has a little mark on it, but that's going to be my gift to him, so I'm not going to include it. Now, next up, I got this Disney lithograph from 2005 for 25 cents, and this is worth about $30 on eBay. I got this whole box of Mr. Potato Head arms and eyes and ears. You can never find these. So I paid $1 for it, but it's probably worth at least $10 because I think I do need a couple of these pieces. The box was worth $1 by itself. Then I got this big giant bucket of Tinker Toys from Toys R Us before they went out of business for $10. It was my biggest purchase, but it's the newer version of Tinker Toys, the plastic ones, and it's worth about $20. I love the game of Operation, and this one was called Brain Surgery, where you reach inside the head and feel around for the piece you're looking for. And I paid $2 for it, and it's probably worth about $10, but that's a pretty good game, and that'll look good in the toy museum. Now, next up, this really is in my taste, but it's this little cherub vase you put flowers in. It was $1.50, so this will be something we sell at the flea market booth for about $15. And then I got this cool little cross. It's pretty big, actually, and it was $2, and I'll put it for $12 at the flea market booth. Then I got these cool 60s dolls. They were only $2 each when I went to check out, but they're worth about $20 to $30 each. Even though she's missing a shoe, like from the 60s, they have a pull string on the back where they used to talk, and they went from like $20 to $50 each. So I'm just going to value each of these 3 dolls at $25 each. I got a ton of little toys, like these were all like 25 cents each, but I'm going to put a lot of them at the booth, like this one for about $6 at the booth because it's old and wooden, and somebody will probably want to collect that. It's pretty vintage. And then like this little truck, it's metal, so I paid $0.25. I'll probably put it at the booth for about $4, and I think I'm going to do all these little rubber ducks and these little old squeak toys in a bag for like $3 or $4 for the whole bag. At our flea market booth, we don't try to get rich. We still give people good deals, but it gives us extra money to buy more toys. I'll probably keep the little Woody Fisher-Price car. This one was $0.25. I'll probably sell it for $2 or $3 at the booth. Kids love these little toys there. This little Yosemite Sam, he's pretty collectible. He goes from anywhere from $14 to $30 on eBay, so I'll keep him and I'll value him at about $14. The dinosaur will sell at the booth. The PJ Masks will sell for $2 or $3 at the booth. All these dollars add up when you're trying to buy more toys, and of course you do have to pay your flea market booth rental as well, so you have to make a little bit of extra money. Let's see what else we have. I got an Alf doll. I already have a couple of these for the toy museum, but he was $1, and we'll sell him at the booth for about $15 because somebody will snatch him up. Everybody in the 80s loved Alf, and if you haven't seen Alf, you need to go get the DVD and watch it. Now this is a Disney Minnie Mouse ceramic car. She's pretty collectible. She's worth about $20. All these cool airplanes for like 25 cents each. Some are metal. I'll keep the American one, and it's worth about $4, but all the other ones I'll put in a bag together for the booth for $3 or $4. Then here's another bag of vintage toys that there's a couple I'll keep in there worth about $3. Here they are. And then the other ones I'll just put in the other bag to sell at the booth. I already have that Mickey Mouse, or I would have kept him as well. This next item coming up was actually one of the best deals of the day. It's a Little People Fisher-Price treehouse with 4 figures. It was $1. It's worth at least $20. And then also I got the school bus, and it came with 4 figures inside of it. It was $1, and it's probably worth about $12. Even though I missed out on the Oscar the Grouch puzzle, I got a Smurf puzzle for $1 that's worth $18, and a Big Bird one for $1 that's worth $13. Some more classic toys. I got this Fisher-Price Humpty Dumpty for $1.50, and it's worth about $12. And I got a Digger the Hound Dog, missing the string, but still worth at least $10 in that condition. Got a ton of picture frames for like $1 each and $1.25 each. I spent $6.50 in picture frames, which I'll use, and they're worth about $15. Here's some more cool stuff. I got a Minecraft sword you put batteries in. It's worth about $15, and it was 25 cents. I love that cheap stuff. And then I got a Clue Downton Abbey game still sealed in the box for $1, and it's worth $28. That's the cheapest price on eBay. And then I got this Pictopia Star Wars trivia game for $2, and it's worth $15. We got this little frame sheet music for 25 cents. We'll try to sell it for about $5 at the booth. Got this oblong vintage dish for $2. We'll sell it for $15, and this little square one for $1. We'll sell it for $5. All this jewelry for $5. We'll sell the necklace for $5. The earrings for $5. The little rosary necklace I gave to Ray's mom because she loves rosary necklaces. And then this big pendant necklace will sell for about $8 at the booth. And then I had all kinds of glassware they wrapped up for me, and there's some small treasures in here. I got a Ramada Inn ashtray for $0.25. That's worth about $10. And these little vintage vases from the 50s, I'll sell them cheap at the booth, about $3 each. But people collect that stuff like crazy. Let's see what else we got. This little elephant was 50 cents. We'll probably sell it for about $4 at the booth. And this cute little dish, you can put earrings or stuff on your dresser in for 50 cents. We'll sell it for about $6. And this little lady figure was 50 cents. We'll sell her for about $5 at the booth. And this Daisy figurine was 25 cents, and she's worth $15. Now, these are great deals. I got this Cinderella set for $1, and it's worth $25 on eBay. And Snow White was like 50 cents, and she's worth $15. Here's a couple things we'll sell at the booth. I got this cool car baking pan for $3, and we'll sell it for probably about $12. It's really cool. Very cool. This little welcome sign was 10 cents, so probably sell it for about $6 at the booth. You can see how it adds up. Got this little paddle for 25 cents. It's an oar that's painted, and probably sell it for about $6 at the booth. And then this was a good find. I almost kept it, but I'm going to sell it instead. It's a box of brass furniture from the 80s. The whole box was $2. And I spread it all out and kind of added it up. And I'm going to sell the box for $18 at our flea market booth. Because if I saw something like this at the flea market for $18, I would jump on it. Because there's some really cute pieces in this. Couple more things. This little stand we won't sell. We'll just use it for display at the booth. There's another little stand. We always need those to put stuff on. This little basket, metal basket, vintage basket was 25 cents. Probably sell it for $2 or $3. These serving pieces, 25 cents. Brand new, still in the box. So we'll probably sell those for about $6 at the booth. These little silver hearts on a rope were $1. We'll sell that for about $5 at the booth. Got this cool little cobbler set. I had one, but it was missing the hammer for 50 cents. This is worth $12, and this vintage Donald Duck puzzle is worth $15. And this little picture frame, I'll keep it. It's worth about $3. And I got this Winnie the Pooh wooden puzzle for $1. It's worth $10. And then I got this vintage chip and dip set from like the 60s for $2, and we'll sell it at the booth for $22. So with my really cool morning of fun going to the Lakeshore church sale, I spent a total of $60. But for me, that was a lot of fun. Even if I'm a lottery winner, I'd be going to church sales. I love them. So the value of all the things I'm keeping from my toy museum and just the cool things came up to be $467. Now the stuff I'll resell at the flea market booth came up to be another $212. So it's such a great deal. I basically tripled the money I spent that I'll get back at the flea market, and all that other stuff is just free. So my total profit is $618 for toy museum items and flea market items minus what I spent. And that's just amazing. So thank you so much to the Lakeshore Church for having the garage sale. I hope you raise a lot of money for your mission and camp trips, and I appreciate the great deals. So if you enjoyed the video, you can also watch my videos on my toy museum, valuing all the items to see what my grand total is. And you can also find us on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So thanks so much, and until the next video, we'll see you then.